Okay, it's me, Carrie. After long thought, I've decided that I'm just gonna come out the closet and take one for the team. I'm not gay, I'm autistic. There's a lot of people my age and the generation underneath me, especially women, who have went their entire life feeling like they were a little bit different than everyone else. And they're starting to realize now through their children and grandchildren that it stemmed from somewhere, and a lot of the times they found that it was them. And it answers a lot of questions that they've had their entire life, but yet it's still pretty frustrating. And nobody really wants to come out and go, I'm autistic. Because when you think of autism, you think of totally dysfunctional children sometimes. You think of runners. You think they're lining their trains up. You don't think of grown women, you know. But fact of the matter is, they're still very autistic, and they don't line their trains up. They sort their socks, and things like that. But you don't really outgrow autism. It's just the way that you think, and you're just as functionable as everyone else. And you can meet the same challenges as everyone else. You just use a different method, usually, to get there. And if it becomes a special interest to you, you can probably master it, maybe even better. Anyway, it seems like to say I'm autistic carries a little bit of shame. And I think that most of my peers around me that are also experiencing this and not talking about it probably feel the same way. Um, they're sitting around wondering, did the children get it from me? Does this explain the way that I am? Am I autistic? Well, chances are, if you've ever sat around and wondered if you're autistic, you probably are, because other people don't sit around and wonder those kind of things, first of all. And you've probably dug deep enough into it by now to validate your feelings. Even if you haven't seen a doctor, and you probably haven't, because like me, I'm not going to go see a doctor about it. I've been evaluated plenty of times in my life already. They've come to the conclusion that I am bipolar. We're aware of that. I do have ADHD. I'm aware of that. However, they missed the biggest chapter. I'm sure it was just due to lack of data, because nobody knew the autism. So definitely I am stronger in the autism